choking on my hair again. Hi guys, it's Lexi and I'm back. Today's video is gonna be another hair related video, and I'm just gonna like chat and try to cut my own bangs because I need bangs for the wedding I'm going to this weekend, or the style I want to have for the wedding I'm going to this weekend. So I thought I'd try to trim them myself and just chat about what I've been up to. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we're gonna like get started with parting my hair and like combing it forward. Okay, so I haven't posted a video in a really long time, guys, which obviously you may or may not know, I don't know. So I have been super busy. In the last like 6 weeks or so, I have had 3 big performances. I sang in the choir with the Seattle Symphony, and yeah, I've had 3 huge performances, and on our performance weeks, I put in, you know, at least 25 hours, around that, 20, 25 hours at the Symphony Hall itself. And then I would say at least another 10 to 15 on my own, just practicing at home. So that means I'm putting in 40 hours a week on my performance weeks. And this is like, they don't pay me, right? How did I let them get away with that? They don't pay the choir. So I actually have to take vacation from work sometimes, depending on how it falls with my work schedule. So luckily, it did not interrupt. This week, it has not interrupted my work. The performance we had 2 weeks ago, which was Verdi's Requiem, did interrupt my work. And I only had to take 1 day of vacation. And then the performances a month before that, I think I did have to take a week. I took like a week of vacation. It was a lot. But anyways, I have been massively busy, and I had some family in from out of town. And I don't know, sometimes I also get in ruts where I'm like, I don't feel like I have anything to say. And then I go through, I'm trying to get my part even. Does that look even? I don't know. And I feel like I have nothing to say. And then I come up with all these like video ideas, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to film them all right now. And then I start to work on some of them, and they kind of fall flat, or like they take way longer than they're supposed to. For instance, I've been working on a video of me redoing my hallway. I mean, I started redoing my hallway in March, and it's the end of June. So, I mean, that tells you what you need to know. Okay, so my hair is like curly, right? And I want kind of straight across bangs. So, and it has to be damp so that they're like stick together right, but dry enough that like the curls, I don't know. Okay, we're just gonna give this a go. I really want to look like, kind of like Nadia from Russian Doll. I'm gonna cut it long, and then I can trim it up. So in the middle, okay, don't pull on it. So I've got some really fun video ideas coming up. I've been watching a lot of Mina's videos that she does about fashion and such. So I want to do kind of like an essay style like that. I have a good idea for that. I've got another overhead shot video coming up and my hallway video. I also have some makeup videos I want to film. And I'm filming a get ready with me for the wedding with the outfit that I bought. You guys, I'm really excited about that. So how are we doing here? Is this looking terrible or good? Is this terrible or good? I'm just going for it. So that's the major length off. What do we think of that? Oh, that needs to come off. What do we think of that? That's pretty good, right? This is what I cut off. It's just in my lap now. This is still too long. We're gonna trim this up. And do you guys ever like watch your hairstylist while she's cutting her hair and try to be like, oh, that's how I'm going to do it. They should blindfold me. I'm stealing their secrets, and I'm not going to go back to them now because I can do it myself. Okay, it's still too long, so it's also really uneven. How do you cut your bangs if you can't see them? This was a lot easier when I just had like side bangs. Okay. They always cut it like this. They always cut it like this. I'm trying not to lean forward because leaning forward makes them like hang lower, and then you cut them too short. I've seen those YouTube videos, but I'm just trying to like, I've never cut my own bangs while my hair is curly. So that's really thrown me for a loop because I can't at all like hold the hair to make it stay in place because then it like stretches the curl out. What do you guys think? Anyway, so I'm really excited. And now that I'm doing my last Well, my last series of performances is this week. We're doing Studio Ghibli, a bunch of music from a bunch of the films. The composer, Joe Hisaishi, is conducting us, so that's really amazing. We're doing like 4 sold-out performances, and I'm psyched about that, but I'm also really psyched to be done. We get 2 months off for the off season, and then we come back in September to start rehearsals again, so it's not even like we have that much time off. But it'll be really good to just have a break, especially the last month has burned me out. I feel like I have no free time that's for me. I feel like it's all like to do, I mean, I want to do the symphony, so that's for me. I want to do the singing, that's for me. But at the same time, it just starts to feel like kind of like a really big obligation because I have to do it even when I'm not into it. Like a lot of other hobbies, if you're not feeling into it that day, that particular day, you can just sort of opt out. Like the weeks when I really don't want to make a YouTube video, I can just say, pass, I'm going to skip this week. But I can't do that with the symphony. Once you commit to, I mean, technically I could back out, but I would leave them in a lurch because, you know, if there's only like 12 people singing alto and I'm one, you know, like we need every person we can get. So it's a lot of work. Oh gosh, you guys, today is not a good day for me to have a lighthearted chat because I am feeling really burnt out. This is way too long still. Oh gosh, I'm going to have to like, you know, and cut it real short. I need my eyebrow. Ooh, this is, maybe I put too much hair into my bangs. Maybe. Okay. I feel like I'm cutting a lot and I'm not, there's so many layers. How's that look? Dude, cutting hair with curly hair is both nerve-wracking because you can't get a straight line, but also it feels like it's gonna be more forgiving. Like the straight hair with the hard line, that's a lot of pressure, but this seems okay. Why is this chunk longer? I don't think this is quite it. I think this looks good in terms of, this looks like the Russian doll girl. I like it, but I don't think it's right for the 1920s. What do you guys think? I'm gonna give you a sneak preview and I'm gonna go get my turban and we're gonna try it on with the turban and see how it is. And also I have a huge pile of hair in my lap. Okay, here's the turban. I think this bang length is pretty good. I don't look good with super short bangs. Like, what do we think of this? Of course, very smoky. We're gonna have very smoky eyes. I think this is good. Shorter? Should I go shorter? Feel like I need to go, oh gosh, this doesn't look that good. In terms of like my bangs, they do not look that good. Oh gosh, but yeah, so I'm excited about this summer because I'm excited to have some free time. I want to do more videos, but also something that I kind of mentioned, but I haven't really gone deep into is the fact that my no-buy ends tomorrow. So my husband and I did a 6-month no-buy. I've previously done a year-long no-buy, so I feel like I was an old pro. My husband had never done one before, and I think it was really good for us as a couple because we just got married, we just combined our finances. I think it was really good because then, because we weren't spending any money on like ourselves, so we could really just focus on figuring out our budget as a couple. And there's like trial and error, like how much do we need to budget for the grocery store? How much do we need to budget for this and that and that? We've been living together for a long time, but we've never really sat down and budgeted. It's always just sort of like, I'll buy groceries, blah, 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 blah. But we really wanted to start strictly budgeting and having kind of like the envelope system of budgeting, but it's kind of like half digital because I've got a whole bunch of savings accounts with like different names on them, and then half physical where like our gas money and our grocery money are like in actual envelopes. So we've been on that journey, and not buying stuff has allowed us to just really strip back our finances and look at what is necessary and how much realistically we can expect to have before we start thinking about like also spending money for going out and doing stuff. So, or buying clothes and all that. I think that this was a really good idea for both of us. And also it allowed us to catch up on some debt, and just like we had a lot of stuff that we had put off because we were trying to pay for the wedding, you know. We had to get a new freezer and some stuff on the cars fixed that we just kind of put up with, but you know, really needed to get fixed. And so it was a really good experience. And if I had to make a if like people came to me and are like, what's some recommendations for finances as a couple, for a new couple, I would say like sit down for 6 months and don't don't spend anything so that you can focus on what you really need your money for. Anyway, what do we think of this? It's kind of like more like a 1940s kind of look, maybe. I don't know. What do we think of it? Like if it was a cloche, if it was a 1920s cloche, it'd be almost like this, but not quite. I don't know. Maybe it would be more on the top of the head. Yeah, so I could do it like this. I'm trying to figure out. There's this, right? There's this look with it more parallel with the deck, or back of the head more like perpendicular. And I think that this would probably be more like 1920s. This might be more like 1940s, but I kind of like that. Like which one goes with my head better? I have, I've got stuff I'm putting on here. I'm gonna earrings, hair, makeup, all that. But I think the bangs are wild. What did I do? Oh my God. The bangs are, I'm choking on my hair again. The bangs are wild. I like this look. This is good. So yeah, these are my new bangs. I think I'm gonna stop here and wash them. Well, I just washed them. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like wash them again tonight, or just at least get them wet, dry them, and then wash them again. And then Sunday when I'm getting ready for the wedding, they'll like, if I need to trim them up, I'll have my scissors, I'll trim them up, and then I'll get ready, and I'm going to film and get ready with you. So, thanks so much for watching this silly little video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!